Hi, friends. So, excuse me. Today I'm going to be reading you The Princess and the Frog, The Frog Prince. And I don't have a physical copy of the book, I'm just reading it off of a website. So, you can watch me read or you can close your eyes and imagine the story along with me. Okay. So, once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess who loved to play by the palace fountain. One warm summer day, as she was playing with her favorite golden ball, she accidentally dropped the ball into the fountain. With a sinking heart, she watched as it disappeared into its depths. Just as she was despairing, a frog hopped out of the fountain and onto the bank. "Princess," the frog croaked, "I can retrieve your golden ball from the depths of the fountain, but in return, you must promise me to take me as your companion, to let me eat from your plate and let me sleep in your palace." The princess was repulsed by the idea of having a frog as a companion, but she desperately wanted her golden ball back. Reluctantly, she agreed to the frog's terms. The frog dove into the fountain and returned moments later, the golden ball clasped in its mouth. The princess, true to her word, took the frog into the palace. That night, as the princess sat down to dinner, the frog sat beside her, eager to share her meal. The princess found it difficult to eat with a frog watching her, but she kept her promise. After dinner, the frog followed the princess to her chamber and hopped onto her bed, insisting on sleeping beside her. As the days passed, the princess grew accustomed to the frog's presence. She found that he was not as unpleasant as she initially thought. In fact, he was quite charming in his own way. They spent hours talking and laughing together, and the princess began to enjoy his company. One evening, as they sat by the fountain, the frog asked the princess if he could become more than just her companion. "Princess," he said, "I have grown to love you with all of my heart. Will you marry me and let me be your prince?" The princess was taken aback by the frog's request. She was shocked. She had never considered the possibility of marrying a frog. But as she looked into his eyes, she saw the sincerity of his love, and she realized that true love could come in unexpected forms. With tears of joy in her eyes, the princess embraced the frog and kissed him. In an instant, the frog transformed into a handsome prince, more splendid than she could have ever imagined. It turned out that he had been under a curse, and only the true love of a princess could break it. From that day on, the prince and the princess lived happily ever after, ruling the kingdom with wisdom and compassion. And the golden ball that had once caused so much trouble became a cherished symbol of their love and devotion. The end. Thanks for listening, friends.